What's up with it? This is Cindy Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, love, light, and healing. And so today's message is pertaining to life is not fair. A masculine energy is comparing his life and his current situation to that of a feminine's. A feminine energy who had to like fight her way out of darkness to get to the light. A masculine energy who started off in the light. Circumstances was a lot better, but he went towards the darker energy because he felt like he had to prove himself to somebody. So now he's stuck, right? She's free, he's stuck. He feels as if his life should be like hers and her life should be like his, but it's not. So that's the energy we tapping into. Come through, spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages only. Yeah, divine lineage. Somebody essentially like denounced their ancestors. Somebody got out of alignment. Like again, somebody who this masculine energy got out of alignment with where he was supposed to go in life. Like, I'm not gonna say that he didn't have bad circumstances. We all go through things, but I'm getting a two-parent household. I'm getting that you know it was a energy that was smart, right? He was smart. He had potential and he just did not live up to it. He wanted to go hang out with certain type of people. He wanted to go do certain things that got him out of alignment. That's the energy. And what this feminine energy did, like her, it was like when she was born into darkness. Maybe it wasn't a two-parent household. Maybe it was just a harder environment to deal with, you know. Maybe the mentality of the people that was raising her wasn't as welcoming to her as this masculine individual had around him, right? And so like she was born into an energy that it looked like she was gonna fail. It didn't look like it was bright. Like you, it doesn't look like you have a bright future ahead of you. You know what I mean? And so she had to create the life that she wanted, right? She had to prove herself continuously as to being somebody worth um a particular destiny, right? That's the energy that I'm getting. So come through. Quick, concise, accurate messages only. What is this energy spirit? Truth. So I'm getting that the truth of this situation is like people wanted to put this feminine energy to shame. People wanted to look at her a certain type of way, and she had to find the truth within her, right? She had to be safe within who she was to be able to get out of this darkness. This masculine energy unfortunately fell for illusions, you know what I mean? Like he went towards shameful acts. He went towards maybe Jezebel energies. He denounced the truth, right? He went towards things that you're not going to feel safe in, is the energy that I get. Like he didn't want to feel safe. I mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't want to feel safe, but he wanted to go towards energy that wasn't safe. He wanted to feel safe in the energy that wasn't safe. This feminine energy wanted to like be safe in her truth, right? That's the energy that I get. Come through, spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages only. What is this? Shelter. So like I'm getting a feminine energy like had shelter was in reverse, right? So it was people trapping her with the mentality that was supposed to be raising her. Like I said initially, like she was around people who like did not want her to live her full potential. And that was the people that was raising her. They did not believe in her, right? Which in this masculine energy, he had people around him that believed in him, but he just went against it willingly, you know. So like it wasn't a sheltered environment, a proper shelter environment to come up in. It wasn't like you know, you got friends and family members that are believing in you, that are pouring into you so that you can be the best you can be. That's not how the feminine energy came up. The masculine energy had that, but he didn't believe in himself enough. He wanted to believe in illusions, and so he intentionally closed his mind. You know, it's like he wanted to be around a family dynamic of toxicity, in which the feminine energy didn't have a choice, right? She had a toxic environment that she came up in, and she did not want that. So she had to kind of fight her way out of that. Come through, spirit. What is this? A lack of celebrations for this feminine energy. A lack of celebration, which I'm getting maybe the masculine energy was coddled. Every little thing he did was celebrated and glorified. And the feminine energy, she had to do so much and still did not get the celebration that she deserved. That's the energy that I get. Again, it was like night and day, this masculine and this feminine energy. This masculine and this feminine energy was like night and day. It was like polar opposite energy that they had to go throughout. It's like you fighting, the masculine fighting to get into some negative energy that didn't like you, that wasn't supposed to be surrounding you. And then this feminine energy, she had to fight her way into light, into being properly received, into being properly celebrated or just appreciated and being heard. You know what I mean? Goodness gracious. A lot of people do this though. Like you ever seen somebody who is more successful, one person is more successful than someone who like had the world at their fingertips essentially, you know, but they were too coddled. So one energy went through the hood. Maybe he was in foster care system or something, and everybody looked at you as a stereotype, like you wasn't gonna make it because of the way that you looked, right? And then you had to continuously fight. All my life, I had to fight to get to this point in my life, right? And then you got another energy who everything was given to them. You had another energy who every little thing they did was celebrated. They were too coddled, so they end up with a crutch in life. And later on in life, they realize like, oh damn, I don't have this crutch anymore and I don't know how to take care of myself. This is the energy that I get, right? This is the energy that I get. And now this masculine is comparing his life to a feminine who had to get it out of the mud, right? Everything was a fight. But this masculine who didn't, you went towards the fight. You wanted to have a fight in your life. In which, I mean, again, everybody go through certain things. So I'm not saying like the masculine just had everything easy, but it was a lot easier than what the hell this feminine had to go through. Come through, spirit. Oh, I hope this is making sense. I am. It's in reverse. Like I'm getting that this feminine energy, everything that she wanted to be, everything that she told herself was denounced by the people who were supposed to celebrate, the people who were supposed to nurture, the people that were supposed to love her, right? The people that were supposed to nurture and feed into her and pour into her. She said, I want to do this. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's impossible for somebody like you, right? We're the masculine. Had everything like poor, like their people love them. They people love them and nurture them the way that they were supposed to be loved and nurtured. Like, yes, of course you can do that, son. Of course you can do that, right? But I don't know. They gave him everything that he needed and he just denounced it, which nobody gave this feminine energy anything, not even a supportive word. Do you hear me? And she was like, you know what? I have to support myself. I have to know that I am able to do this. I am capable. I am worthy. I am loved. I am beautiful. The feminine energy had to do that for herself. In which the masculine energy I'm getting was so coddled. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are smart. The world is your oyster. You can do this and that. And he did not, I don't know. He did not walk in that energy for whatever reason. For whatever reason. He wanted to fight. He wanted to fight. And she wanted the nurturing and the love, right? Come through, spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages only. Let me get some clarity on this steel energy because I already pulled that the masculine energy is not able to be in his energy, in his individuality comfortably, right? He went out there to be who the world said he was. This feminine energy was going out to prove to the world who she was. So it's again, night and day. Come through, spirit. Quick, concise, accurate messages only. That's how she learned how to alchemize. She had to go through so many things in life. That's how she learned how to alchemize. Hold on, baby. May you see the magic in small things. So this feminine energy had to like appreciate what the world gave to her. That's how she learned how to alchemize. She had to appreciate the fact that nobody appreciated her, nobody celebrated her, nobody poured into her. So she is resilient and is because she kept fighting through everything that she went through. Now this masculine, he was so charming. Everybody loved him already. And so again, when you get coddled, sometimes that energy cripples you, right? So when the devil come towards you with the illusion that it seems like you want it, you don't know how to navigate through that, right? You're easily susceptible to fall into the tricks that the devil has when you have been coddled, right? The feminine energy is able to see easily that this is not the energy for me. That's what I'm getting. Come through, spirit. Hold on, Ryder. I got you in just a minute, boo. Getting awake. Yeah, the feminine energy had no choice but to awaken to her circumstances, awaken to the devil that was in the energies of the people that was surrounding her that she wanted to love, right? The masculine, he chose to stay asleep. This is the energy that I'm getting. May you wake up to the beauty. Like this masculine energy, he chose to stay asleep to the beauty that was around him. Maybe this feminine and this masculine came together at one point in time. And maybe he denounced her energy because he wasn't fully awake to who she was, right? That's possibly what I'm getting to in this stillness, because he had an opportunity to awaken to who he was truly. But when he denounced the beauty that God sent to him, in the form of this woman, he denounced who he was in some form or fashion, is what I get. Resourcefulness is in the reverse. May you recover and rise again. So that's where this masculine energy is at. He has to find the resources within him to be able to rise when he denounced the awakening. He had an awakening right there in front of him when he crossed paths with this feminine energy. When he decided to denounce that, he essentially decided to denounce his awakening, but he has the opportunity to go through it again, but it's going to be a lot harder because he doesn't have the feminine energy to help him through. The feminine energy is the one who's the resilient one. So the initial question was, or the initial statement was, life is not fair. Well, this is why, because of the way that you went about life. You decided to denounce what was given to you initially, right? The feminine energy didn't do that. She worked hard. She had to get it out of the mud. So this is the energy that I get why life isn't fair, for a masculine comparing his life to a feminine.